What's going on, everybody? JT here, and I am very excited because the Pokemon Generation 8 games have been announced, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Now, these two games are going to take place in the Galar region, which is really cool for me because it's based off of the UK, and I actually used to live in the UK, so it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of the imagery we were seeing looked very familiar, including the grassy hills with the stone walls and stuff, and also the industrialized city, and also the soccer stadium. I think that's like the most British thing out of all of it, but yeah, I'm very excited for that because also, like, there's just so much cool history and lore behind England that they could definitely adapt to some fun legendaries and fun mythicals, so I just can't wait to learn about them. Encountering Pokemon is going to be the exact same way it's always been throughout the core series games, so it's not going to be like Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu where the Pokemon are just out and about walking around, which is kind of disappointing because I really enjoyed that feature, but at the same time, I can see why they're going back to the old feature because it is more exciting just to kind of randomly run into stuff. And it looks like we're going to be getting Gens 1 through 7 spawning throughout the entire region, which is cool, but of course we're getting Gen 8, and we're very excited to get these brand new Pokemon, and we only know about 3 of them so far. And those 3 brand new Pokemon are the starters. We've got the Grass Chimp Pokemon Grookey. It's got a cute little design. We also have the Fire Rabbit Pokemon Scorbunny, which is also pretty fun. And then last but not least, we have Sobble, the Water Lizard Pokemon. And all of these designs, personally, are really fun to me. There's not one of them that I've looked at and I was like, nah, I don't like that at all. You know, I like all 3 of them. But out of the 3 starters, my personal favorite is Sobble. I love the design, it looks really cute. I'm excited to see what it turns into, though I'm a little hesitant. Usually my favorite one in the beginning usually has a terrible evolution, so we'll wait and see what the full evolutions are before I really choose my starter, but for right now, Sobble's what I'm going with. Now, these games are going to be coming out in late 2019. I think speculations is around November, but we don't know quite yet, and I just can't wait because it's going to be for the Switch, it's going to be beautiful, and I just cannot wait for them to come out. Both of these games were announced on Pokemon Day, which took place on the 23rd anniversary of Pokemon's initial release, which is pretty crazy to think about. And Pokemon Go decided to do a little 2-day celebration for it where they had a lot of Pokemon that you would normally see in the very beginning of Red and Blue showing up everywhere, including Sandshrews and Rattatas and Pidgeys and Nidorans, which could all be shiny now, which was exciting. But they also added Flower Crown Eevee and Flower Crown Pikachu, which could also be shiny. Now, I'm sad to say I didn't get the Rattata or the Pidgeys, which were brand new, but I did get a shiny Eevee, which I incensed. I was very, very happy when I saw it. And then I got a shiny Pikachu as well. So I got the 2 rarest shinies in the entire event, and I cannot be more happy about it. Now, I'm also very happy about getting that Eevee because now I could possibly trade other people for their shiny Flower Crown Eevees because I have a little bit of a fun/painful goal of I want to get every single one of the evolutions shiny with the Flower Crown, which is going to be very hard to do, and especially because, like, Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon are just random, so that's gonna suck. Hopefully we get lucky on that one, but yeah, hopefully I can achieve this goal, because I think it'd be fun to be able to be like, yeah, not only do I have all the shiny evolutions, but I got them with the freaking Flower Crown, so that's a fun goal, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. And last but not least, Palkia is leaving the raid system on March 1st, and it's going to be replaced with Dialga, which is my personal favorite out of the 2. It's a Dragon and Steel-type Pokemon, and it's going to be a very formidable raid boss. Now, since it's a Dragon and Steel-type Pokemon, your Dragon and Ice-type counters are not going to be very effective because of the Steel typing, so these are the Pokemon you want to use. Number 1 is Machamp with Counter and Dynamic Punch, both fighting-type moves. Then you want to use your Breloom, surprisingly, with Counter and Dynamic Punch. Hariyama with Counter and Dynamic Punch. Lucario with Counter in Close Combat. Heracross with Counter in Close Combat. And Toxicroak with Counter and Dynamic Punch. Now, you can also use ground types like Groudon or Rhyperior as long as they have both ground type moves, but mostly fighting is what you want to go with here. A CP you're looking for 100% Dialga with no weather boost at all is 2,307, but with the windy and the snowy weather boost, it turns into a 2,884, so if you see one of those CPs, you have a 100%. Now, usually when a legendary first comes out, it can't be shiny, but shiny Dialga does look really cool, so if they add it for whatever reason, I'd be very excited, but don't get your hopes up because they almost never do that. And with all that awesomeness out of the way, this is going to be the end of the video. And if you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you have, please smash that like button for me, show me some love, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and comment down below, what do you feel about all this news? Are you excited for Dialga? What do you feel about Gen 8? Which starter are you gonna choose? Please let me know in the comments down below, and yeah, I will see you in the next one.